Greetings, my friend. Welcome to the huddle. So here I am, enchiladas. I got this yesterday at Aldi's. I got some chicken breasts. I got the ones, they were like $1.99 a pound. I got the cheapest ones I could find. I wanted them with the bone because the bone gives it more flavor. And yeah, I think I got like 6 chicken breasts. I'm gonna make like 25 enchiladas for a party, my little women's Christmas party. Anyway, so I put it in this pot. I, peeled the chicken off. I rinsed it off. You always wash the chicken, rinsed it off. I put 2 tablespoons of this. Now that's to taste. You put as much as you think you need. And I put I didn't have garlic. They didn't have garlic at the store, so I put garlic salt, maybe about 2 tablespoons of garlic salt. I put 2 onions, 2 purple onions, and cilantro, a whole bushel of cilantro. And I let it boil for about 30. I'm going to let that set overnight. I like to do everything, half of it the day before. That way the flavors, remember I keep talking about how the flavors have to bleed into each other. Okay. I have my tortillas here. I have my oil here waiting, nice and hot, not full blast, but pretty high. I got this cheap oil because I don't want to use my expensive olive oil for this because it's just for frying the tortillas. Okay, now this is a sauce I'm going to use. It's roasted salsa verde. Okay, it's the green sauce. And the reason I bought this is because when I make it from scratch usually, but the reason I bought this is because it's the closest one I've found that is almost like mine. It's almost as good as mine. It's just like a tinge not as good as mine. But right now, I'm under a lot of stress, so I said, you know what, let me just do this because it's just cheaper. I don't even think they sell these green little tomatoes. They're called tomatillo here in this neighborhood. I have never seen them, so I'm not going to go looking for them. I got enough to do on my plate. So I'm going to put like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these, but I'll show you tomorrow as I do that. But yeah, I'm preparing little by little. I fry my tortilla. You have to fry the tortillas. Don't skip this step. You cannot skip any steps. One of my daughters asked me one time, how do you make these? And I told her she skipped this particular step. The tortilla stuck together and it came out all weird. So don't skip this step. This is just to get it flexible, but to seal it in. That way you can fold the tortillas and they don't get all mushy and stick to each other. Okay? So you have to do these. Yes, it is work, but it's worth it. Anything good is work. Okay? Something worth it, it's going to cost you. And that's okay. Because once you sit down and you eat it and you enjoy it, and the people around you enjoy it, it's worth it. Okay? You don't want it too hard. You just want a little, you want it, just cooked enough. You want it cooked enough where it'll hold up sturdy over the, against the salsa. But you don't want it like a tostada, right? Look how many I got to fry. But you put on your music, you enjoy your music or your podcast, whatever, you just keep on going. Not like a tostada. And I'm going to put it here. And tomorrow I will put the chicken, shred the chicken. I have to shred the chicken up. I'll put it in there. And so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow morning, but I just wanted to show you. I'll complete the video tomorrow morning. So once the chicken is cooked, you take it out of the soup. You put it over here. You let it cool for about 20 minutes. And then you shred it with your hands. Okay, wash your hands really good first. You shred it really fine as you can get it. I haven't gotten it down to as fine as I want it yet. You shred it down really fine. I'll show you the final product. And then you feel all through it to see if there's any tiny bones in there, because you don't want someone getting a bone and then busting a molar or something. So make sure you get all the bones out. Feel it very finely. Okay, now here I took some of the soup. I put another bushel of cilantro in it, and I blended it, and now I'm cooking it. I'm going to let this sit all night by itself, and then in the morning I'm going to drain it. Once all the cilantro, the flavor of the cilantro is gone into the soup, it's like a cup and a half of soup, and I'm going to add that to my salsa. Okay, make it nice and soupy. I love my enchiladas drowning in salsa. Okay, so I'm going to put as much salsa as I can, and I'm going to save the rest. I can use it for later. I can freeze it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I had the bottles here draining because I want to make sure I don't waste any salsa, but I did end up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles. They're about $3.50 each at Wally World. Now, here's the bones that I got out of the Wally World is Walmart. Unfortunately, I had to go there. I try my best not to shop there, but that's the only place I could find this. You could probably find it at Kroger's too. This type of salsa. Anyway, you put your bones separately, throw those away. You can suck on them. You can eat the extra meat off of them if you want to. Yeah, that's what I got so far. Now, don't throw this soup out because I had a cousin that always threw this soup out. And that's crazy to me because it's so full of vitamins. And if you make it right, it's so tasty. You can use this soup to make white rice or Mexican rice to go by your enchiladas, or you can use it for anything. I mean, you can just drink it, just like a nice hot soup. Add some vegetables to it, make a veggie soup. Great for colds and flus. Okay, so once your chicken breasts have cooled and they're room temperature, you can shred them with your fingers, wash your hands, scrub your nails before you do this, and feel for all the fine bones that might be in there. You don't want someone choking on a bone. So now I have it here. Actually, it is already room temperature, but I think I'm just going to put it in the microwave for just a minute, just to get it, nice and like not hot, but you know what I mean. Really room temperature for about a minute. I have my tortillas I fried last night. I covered them up with this, and I'm going to put the chicken inside of them and roll them up like tacos. And it only took me like 10 minutes to fry all these tortillas. There's 26 of them here. I used like 4 jars of salsa, and that extra bushel of cilantro I had in the bowl that you saw previously. I blended that, I cooked it, and I just added it to this, put it in the refrigerator to soak overnight. That way the flavors could bleed into each other. And I just tasted it, and it's perfect. So always taste your food, please. Always taste your food to make sure it's not too salty, if it's salty enough, and if it's to your taste, if you think it tastes good, if it's missing something. Very important. Heat up this salsa, but do not boil it because it's already cooked. I burned it. I had to throw out all the salsa and start over again. Thank God I did it before I put it to set overnight, but I had to run to the store and buy 6 more bottles. Yikes. I know some people that don't taste their food, and yeah, it's not too good. So some of the oil has dripped off on this, I don't know what you call this thing, but whatever, this glass thing. And I'm going to just put that around, just put that, make sure it stays slippery. I got my tortillas over here. Now I'm going to roll them up with the chicken inside. So I rolled them up, and I made 2 trays. So I ended up making 3 trays, and they were a huge hit at the party. There was 19 women, 19 sober women, had a great time, lots of gifts and prizes, and everybody bought a lot of food, but they were a huge hit at the party. Now, this is what they're supposed to look like. I didn't get a chance to take pictures of mine because I was in a hurry. But yes, that's the way you make them. You can also make these for you New Year's. They're delicious. I'm sorry you have to take notes to write down everything in the recipe, but I just didn't have time. I'm overwhelmed. But I love you guys. I appreciate your membership, and I wish you the best holidays ever. Please be patient. Please pray a lot, and please know that I love you and that I appreciate you. And be grateful for what you already have. Don't, stay in the moment, live in the present, and be grateful most of all. Live in gratitude. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and quickly write down the recipe. I have to run to the store again. But anyway, I hope I didn't miss anything. Please, if you like my content, please hit the like button. A lot of people don't, and I really appreciate it if you took the time. Like and subscribe. A lot of exciting topics coming. I discuss a variety of topics, everything from family to politics. So stay tuned, and recipes. Love you guys. Mwah.